If you guys are looking to get a stacked NBA 2K account or to get your badges grinded, make sure to hit up GoatPlug on Instagram. His link will be in the description.
I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I ride the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the building with yet another video. Today, I'm coming to you guys with the most badge shooting guard build in the game. And that is a slasher build. Now, I went over the most badge build. I went over the most badge build for every position. Now, with that being said, bro, for these Glitchy Unknown build series, I'm going to be going over the best build for every position still. I'm going to be doing the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. Now, this is going to be the shooting guard. I've already done the point guard because the point guard was the one that obviously got the most badges in the game. So, if you guys want the small forward, power forward, and center to come out equally,
I hope so.
Okay. Spam the like button. Now, in the video, it did not come out as a slasher. I believe it came out as a slashing playmaker, but this is another way to make it, and it's like a completely different way. Like, it's gonna have a different type of badge setup. But yeah, man, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Let's go!
All right, next we got, obviously, it's gonna be the position. So the position that we're gonna be going with for this build is the shooting guard position, obviously, because it's the most badge shooting guard in the game. All right, then next is kind of one of the most important parts of this video, and this is going to be the pie chart you choose. Now, the pie chart you choose is going to give you the Hall of Fame badges. But personally, for this video, the most important part of this video is going to be the pie chart, because if you don't choose the right pie chart, you're not going to be able to get as many badges as this build would get. And this build gets 63 total badges. But yeah, the pie chart you're going to go with is the playmaking and finishing build. All right, next is the physical profile. Now, the physical profile, you can go with whatever you want on this, but what I tend to go for on all my guard builds is the speed pie chart, because that's how you build a speed boost at the highest rate possible. So yeah. And then next, we got the attributes. So when it comes to the attributes, you see, this is how you mold it into being whatever you want it to be. This is how you get the particular amount of badges that you get. So this build ends up getting 20 finishing, 13 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 7 defensive rebound badges. So that's 63 badges in total. I believe that's the second most badge build in the game, besides the 2 slashing playmakers you can make at the point guard position. So yeah, this gets 63 total badges. So you see, you got close shot all the way down to driving dunk at a max, and then you got your standing dunk going up to a 51. Post hook doesn't even get touched. Now, mid-range shot is max. 3-point shot is literally just up a little bit, but it's just up a little bit to 58. Free throw is max. Post fade is max. Pass accuracy is up to a 62, and then you got ball handle, post moves, both max. Interior defense isn't even touched. Then you got perimeter defense, lateral quickness, still all max. Blocks up to a 33. Offensive rebounds not even touched, and then you got defensive rebound at a max. But yeah, I feel like this is a very well-rounded build. Now, the only thing that I see people probably will have a problem with is how low the three-pointer is, but with the way people be shooting on some of these non-shooting builds, I've even been seeing people shoot on paint beasts, 7'3" paint beasts lately. So if people can shoot on 7'3" paint beasts, somebody can make it work on this build, because they not going to really expect you to shoot. So if they just leaving you open, you can set your feet and everything, you're going to have enough time to just figure out how to shoot on this build if you really work with it. But yeah, I feel like this is a very well-rounded build, because you get 20 plus on the finishing and playmaking badges. You get 13 shooting badges, bro, on a build that has a 58-3, and then you get 7 defensive rebound badges. All right, next is the height. Now, the height, you could have went with a lot of different heights, but I went with 6'7" strictly because we're making him a shooting guard, so I made him as tall as possible, something that you can't make him at point guard. So yeah, 6'7". Now, the best height, in my opinion, on this game for guards is 6'5" still, but just particularly for this video, I made him 6'7". Now, he can still get contact dunks and all that, so it doesn't really hurt him too much. Now, it does hurt him on the three-pointer, but it still doesn't hurt him too much, because your 3 was already only at 58. All right, next we got the wing. So I believe I went minimum, but either way, it's at 180 pounds. So you put it to 180 pounds, you're gonna have a lot of quickness going up +2 to 68. Now that's not the greatest, but it's better than what it would have been. Acceleration going up to an 87, vertical going up to a 74. Still, and interior defense both going down. But yeah, I feel like this is the best way you can make this build for the weight and the height I ended up putting it. Now the interior defense is gonna be a bit of a problem, but you 6'7", so you're gonna still be able to get better contests because you're gonna be going against people that's smaller than you more than likely every single game. All right, next we got the wingspan. So I went minimum wingspan to get that 3 up, ball handle up, post moves even went up. Even your mid-range shot even went up. Now your stealing block is going down, but your strength is even going up. So I feel like this is going to be one of those builds that's going to be very OP in a lot of different situations. Now you can put the post moves up on here. You get the post moves to a 94, and you can now be able to post people up. So I feel like that's a very underrated factor when it comes to this build also. You can post people up, so you can put on back down punisher. You can put on post spin technician and throw people off, especially with you being 6'7". You're already going to be taller than everybody you're going against. But if you're going against somebody taller, you still got Hall of Fame quick first step. So that's one of the better builds in this game. And then when you come to looking at all of this stuff, you can look at it when you're hitting 99 overall or 99.9 overall. All this stuff is going up +4, +5. And when it comes to physicals, you can get that up another +4 or +3, depending on what you want to get. So all your physicals can go up to +9 if you really work hard enough to get it there. All right, next is the takeover. So the takeover is obviously we're gonna be going with is the slasher takeover. So yeah, I mean it's literally gonna be called the slasher build, and then yeah, the build comes out as a slasher build. But then it says you're similar to Tracy McGrady. I don't think I've ever had a build that was similar to Tracy McGrady. I'm not sure. But then it says Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the dude that plays for OKC, and then James Harden. Now, I don't think any of these players are similar to the build that I created, especially with this build only having a 58-3. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get the height and all that, but like, I don't really see that, how these builds are similar, or how this build is similar to those players. All right, so first things first, hopping into the badges. We're going to be going over the finishing badges per usual. So we got 5 Hall of Fame badges to work with. Now I could have went a lot of different routes with this. Now I would put on Hall of Fame Relentless Finisher, but I easily could have put on Hall of Fame Back Down Punisher because you do have a 94 post move. So that's one thing of note that you got to just understand. So next, we got Consistent Finisher on Hall of Fame, Fancy Footwork on Hall of Fame, Contact Finisher on Hall of Fame, Facility Finisher all on Hall of Fame. Facility Finisher is going to get you the best animations possible every single time. Contact Finisher is going to help you finish through contact, get you more contact dunks as much as possible. Now the differences between both of those, Facility Finisher is going to avoid contact. Contact Finisher is going to create as much contact as possible. Consistent Finisher is the best layup pack. Not the best layup package, but the best layup badge in the game. It's going to help you make layups way more consistently. Essence of its name, Consistent Finisher. Fancy Footwork is going to help you get around people when it comes to Euros, hop steps, spin layups, which is very, very underrated. But yeah, with the hop steps being so overpowered, Fancy Footwork just makes it even better. And then you got Relentless Finisher to help you finish through contact. Well, not contact, but like when you low on fatigue. So if you have low on fatigue, it's going to allow you to keep getting those contacts. So, because if you don't know, when you low on fatigue, it's not going to allow you to get as many contact animations. All right, next we got the shooting badges. So for the shooting badges, we got 13 of these joints to work with. So first things first, I'm putting on Quick Draw to have the fastest jump shot possible. Since we cannot get Hall of Fame Quick Draw, we went with gold. So next we got gold range extender. That's gonna help you shoot on the line, deep 2s, deep 3s at the highest rate possible. And if you have a lower 3, it helps you even more for on the line shots. So we're just having a 58-3, you're gonna be able to shoot on the line 3s at an even higher rate just as soon as you put range extender on. And then we got High Zone Hunter. That's going to help you green way more, especially once you get your hot spots. When you don't have hot spots, it's not going to make too crazy of a difference, but when you have them, you're going to see a big difference in how much you green. Green Machine is going to help you consistently green and consistently green and consistently green, because after you get that first green, it's going to be easier to get that next green, and then easier to get the next green because you're going to get bigger and bigger green windows because you have Green Machine on. Then we went with Silver Corner Specialist because little do you know, corner specialist is one of the most underrated shooting badges in the game because it's not only just for the corner, but it's for like anything around the corner when it comes from the middies. So yeah, in my opinion, it's the best fade badge or anything like that in the game. Alright, next we got the playmaking badges. Now for the playmaking badges, we got 23 of these joints to work with. So first things first, I went with Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame handles for days, Hall of Fame floor general, Hall of Fame diamond. Hall of Fame quick first step is probably the most important badge in the game, because when you put Hall of Fame quick first step on, it's just gonna be making you be just that much different. Because speed boosting for any guard build is just very important, because that's gonna have you be able to get open to get threes, mid-ranges, dunks, fades, whatever you're really trying to do. Handles for days is going to cancel out the stamina issue in the game as much as possible. It's the best badge for canceling out the stamina issue, especially when it comes to dribbling. So you have to put handles for days on. That's just a badge you guys have to have on. Diamond, in my opinion, is the best badge to help your teammates hit shots. So I had to put that on. Floor general is another badge that helps your teammates hit shots, but you don't even have to pass it to them. They can just hit shots even without you even touching the ball. You know what I'm saying? So Floor general is one of those badges that is kind of like another badge that you have to it's like a must-have. It helps you so much when it comes to hitting thresholds, whether that's being able to get a bigger green window, whether that helps you get dribble moves that you don't really have, whether that helps you momentum and stuff like that. Floor general just makes a big difference. Then you got bailout and unpluckable. Those are two badges that you just have to have. Bailout, when you like trying to pass out of any situation, you can get bailed out. And then you got unpluckable, so that you just can't get ripped as easily. Then I put ankle breaker on Hall of Fame, but I also still went with tight handles so I can be able to get as much ankles as possible. Alright, next we got the defensive badges, and this is going to be the last thing for the badges in this video. And so first things first, I put on silver intimidator and silver clamps. Clamps is going to help you play the best on-ball defense possible when it comes to getting up in people's body, playing full court defense, whatever you're really trying to do. Then you got intimidator to get you the best shot contest possible. It's just that simple. Now, it can be inconsistent, but you'll see that if you have a high perimeter defense, intimidator will work perfectly fine. But if you have a low interior defense, it's not going to really do much. It literally can just do as much as it can, you know what I'm saying? But like if you have a high interior defense and high perimeter defense, that's where you're going to really see how big of a difference intimidator makes. Then you got interceptor on bronze, chase down artist on bronze, and pick dodger on bronze. I put pick dodger on bronze strictly to be able to get that park bash that cancel out screens. I put on chase down artist so I can get those animations for chase down blocks, because if you don't have chase down artist on, you're not going to be able to get those chase down block animations, no matter if you have a high block, low block. I mean, your block is going to be better if you have a high block, but once you put chase down artists on, you usually go to a whole nother level even without a block rating. Interceptor is going to help you being in those lanes as much as possible. Now you can be in the lanes without interceptor, but it's going to help you steal it instead of just tipping it so much. So yeah. But yeah, this is the best slasher build, the most badge shooting guard build in the game. But yeah, man, if you guys want me to do more videos on the most badge for whatever position, go ahead, stir that like button. Subscribe if you're new, man. We got more videos coming out every single day, man. Turn on post notifications to be the first to every single one of my videos. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm about to be, man.
I heard it talking shit, but ain't nothing. Tips on the stick, yeah, that clip hold 100. Okay, out the pouch, out the onion. Heard it talking down, but he ain't get money.